Thanks a lot, and again welcome to all.
Thank you, Dr. Parijat.
And the quality of coffee beans. And the third person added, but you can control the amount of coffee and the strength of the brew. Then the older person, who was wiser actually of the lot, who had been listening to them quite quietly, spoke and he said, life is not a cup of coffee, it's the coffee cup that matters. The cup holds the coffee and shapes the empty cup as they learn to live within jar's limit. One day the lid is removed, the lid used to be. They have imposed this limit on themselves. This story shows, again till now, our joint hospital IIM program.
Independent Charge, Government of India, Dr.Jintendra Singh, Chairman IIM Jammu, Dr. William Ji, Director IIMS, Professor Shakti Gupta Ji, Director IIT Jammu, Professor Singh Ji, Dean Academics, Professor Jagir Ali, Chairman Admission, Professor Rasmi Parijat, friends from media, parents, faculty members, staff, and my dear students. Welcome to orientation program of IIM Jammu. We are extremely privileged to have Honorable Minister of State, Dr.Jintendra Singh, who has kindly consented to the chief guest to this auspicious occasion and to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, we are thankful to you for your continuous support, guidance, and encouragement. On behalf of the Jammu community and my personal behalf, I extend a warm welcome. I am thankful to our chairman, Dr. William Kamleji, who has come all the way from Pune to attend this inaugural orientation program, inaugural function of orientation program. Thank you very much, sir, because if one person really want to enjoy the class, come prepared, be there on time. Even if you are 15 minutes late, you are too early for the next class. So mind it, remember it. Be ready for surprise in the classroom. Quite possible, first day you're going for the class and you find quizzes are due. Or anything can happen. So life is really full of surprises and enjoy that. Dear students, this is a transition phase for me. Typically from many of you are coming from different universities. But you will find a lot of difference between universities. They are going to be very demanding. They'll come prepared in the class. You will enjoy it.
Director, Dr. Sahai, Director IIMS, Dr. Shakti Gupta, Dr. IIT, Dr. Kaur, Professor Jamir, Professor Rashmi, members of the faculty, and scholars. You are no longer students, rather, but you always continue to be scholars. So at the outset, I have to perform the pleasant task of formally welcoming you to IIM and also wishing you a very good stint over here over the next 2 years or so. And it gives me an added pleasure also in the sense of pride because I've been associated with this institution right from the day it was conceived. It did not exist, but we have started dreaming of it. And in fact, the two institutions grew together almost like twins, the IIT and the IIM Jammu. And there were so many hiccups and difficulties to begin with. I vividly recall the first time I went to Mr. Jaitley, who was the then finance minister, and I said, could we have an IIT for Jammu? So he just laughed away. So I thought I had asked for something too big. But I must remember he is no longer here. In his vote of accounts, because that was the election year, he included IIT Jammu. And subsequently, the Ministry of Education, which was then known as the HRD, also followed them. And the IIM also got approved. So almost simultaneously, the two education institutions of Jammu, these two big institutions were born. And IIMS followed, I think, about a year or so later, which again happened as a result of the protest by some of our young students who said, when you have all these institutions, why not IIMS? right from day one, and then of course we have had a difficulty. Now I'm glad to say I was asking the director how many students there in this batch. He said around 400, 390 to 400. And I said, when have they come? He said, he'll come in the last 3-4 days. I got registered on Saturday. So I was required, because being a researcher all my life, this is something, keeps Khurafati inside. So what I was asking him was that I have seen those times when even the director was not ready to come to Jammu. And I really remember the IIT came up first, and we had a professor from IIT Madras, whom somehow I motivated, a Tamilian friend. I actually accompanied him by year so that he doesn't play truant. So he was here for about 2-3 months and then quietly went away out of embarrassment of meeting me and then conveying to me that he has some projects left undone back home. So
the ninth batch today. And it gives me an added pleasure and pride also to see that we have grown these institutions growing from the infancy, rather from the day they were conceived. I've been associated both with these twin institutions of IIT and IIM, which are actually located next to each other. And we have seen, and today it was heartening, gladdening to find that more than 350 new students from all parts of the country, virtually from every state and UT, have taken admission in the last 2-3 days in this ninth batch. And it gives us an added indication, sense of indication, when we recall that we have seen those times that even faculty was not ready to join IIT and IIM. We had to literally struggle to find a director both for IIM Jammu and also for IIT. Though of course we got a very illustrious lord there in the form of director for both these institutions. So going from there, among the 21 IIMs that we have across the country today, I think I can say with a reasonable amount of confidence that among the newer IIMs that have come up during the Modi government, Jammu has been rated as among the better ones. Our placement is also 100% and they are evolving each year to the next level. And the other experiment which has been successfully conducted over here is that they have entered into a multi MOU among all the institutions, which was actually suggested by me about 3 years back, because incidentally Jammu is a place where in a city of 4 or 5 kilometers, you have IIT, you have IIM, you have AIMS, you have CSIR, Triple IIM, you have Central University, which has North India's first space technology teaching department called the Satish Dhawan Center. So all of them are now working in an integrated fashion, because as all of us now realize, the era of working in silos is over. So we have to grow further from here. As the Prime Minister Modi keeps saying that we have to be third economy, we are already fifth. That is possible only we move ahead in an integrated fashion. And also, many of the new avenues which are going to add value to India's economy in future are going to emanate from here. We have successfully conducted a Roma mission in Jammu and Kashmir, the Purple Revolution, which has given rise to a new genre of called Lavender startups. And again, IIM has a huge, and CSIR has a huge participation in that, because I firmly believe that to sustain a startup, you need to have a very strong industry and marketing and management linkage right from day one, which we experimented with Aroma, as a result of which many of the boys and girls working in corporate sector are giving up their jobs and coming here to start these startups. So I think with the kind of regional assets that we have over here, which had not been fully explored, and the startup movement which picked up elsewhere in the country, but because of the slow pace of change of mindset happening here, it took some time for it. But now we have the new lot, the newer generation of boys and girls who are highly aspirational. So I think this is one of the better times happening for the youngsters who are going to be the architects for 2047 India. And it's also one of the better times happening for the academia and the academia related activities in startups for the Jammu region. So again, once again, compliment.
Sir, this means that now Jammu from city of temples has become city of institutions and educational hub.
Yes, but yes, of course, it's become education hub, but not only limited to degrees. We have now graduated out of that era where the education meant only piling up degrees and producing a huge lot of educated unemployed or degree holders. These are the institutions which are working in an integrated fashion to produce young boys and girls who would be employable. They'll be startups, they'll have different areas of options of livelihood, and they would also contribute to the task of nation building.